the chart up. Hey everybody, how you doing tonight? Hope everyone's doing well. Another beautiful day in the neighborhood. Hanging out with Hexkins, doing what we do. Oh, we got my closet open here. All right. So I hope everyone's having a great Tuesday. My wife was live streaming a little bit ago, doing her little gambling thing. All right, let's see. Simon. Crypto Compassion, hello to you. Hey, Ted. Everything's going well. 5-cent hex during the stream. It is quite possible. I think AI and DeFi summer will repeat because of FTX. Interesting, Corey. Interesting. TexX. Hey, Randy, reporting for class. Thank you for all you do. You're welcome. Hi, Ally. You don't have to have a great stream tonight, Randy. Your competition is Joe Biden. Oh, that's nice. Hi, Ally 32. Do you live in Miami? That's the only place I've known that Hi Ally was ever popular because I think that's where it started. Carlos. Lights out. Just talking about you today, sir. Hello, Alex. Sarah. Budding Guru. Peppy. Let's see. Good to see you, sir. Fox Mulder. Good evening, Randy. Thank you, Brenna. Appreciate that. 777. Great days, friends. Another day gone by waiting. Yes, wait. It's all about the wait. What happened? Just chilling, man. Just chilling. Till I knew it. Tampa. I lived in South Tampa. I lived right on Azeel Street. And now, well, my brother. Wow, it was good times. I worked at St. Joseph's. Used to ride my bicycle to work. I worked at Tampa General. Did not like that place too much. But I love St. Joe's. That was a wonderful hospital to work at. I don't know any of the AI tokens. I'm going to kind of lean on you guys for the AI tokens. I don't know yet. Man, I took out I could hear myself echoing, and they are fixing my AC today. So I moved everything around, and now I feel all out of sorts. Hey, Randy, keep up the good work. I'm here. I'm going to keep up the good work. Yeah, so the question I have is, where are we going in 2025, 2026? What tokens, what types of tokens are going to do well? Okay, so in the last bull run, the first bull run, original pump in crypto was definitely DeFi. And if you're a Hexkin, you know that Hex probably led the way, right? And by the way, check out the Patreon if you guys get a chance, and join us in the Telegram. Growing nicely. I think we're about to hit 80 members. It's growing so fast. We're having a good old time. Our second meeting is on Thursday at noon Eastern. We're going to have our second strategy meeting. Looking forward to it. So the idea is that there's always a certain type of token that is super powerful and tends to pump in every bear market. 2017, I would argue that it was just the ICOs and pipe dreams. There was so many pipe dreams in 2017. But privacy coins did good back then too. Remember Dash? Dash went from I think about $5 in 2016 all the way up to 1,300. So that did well. Ethereum did well, and Tron did well. So what are we thinking that's going to happen this next bull run? Will we have NFTs repeat? The NFTs were definitely right up there in the last bull run. They were the second half of the bull. So projects that were NFT related tended to do well, or NFTs themselves did well. But in my mind, I don't think NFTs can carry the market. I think NFTs are like they're the froth. They're the most, I know some people aren't going to want to hear this. They're the riskiest assets in the crypto market, right? You could have something that you think is worth 400 ETH, but you bought it for 400 ETH. Doesn't mean you're going to be able to sell it for 400 ETH, right? Metaverse is another one. Things like Decentraland. Imagine if Decentraland comes to Pulse Chain because the fees are just way too high. They can't operate on Ethereum anymore. I saw someone mention that. It might have been RH Max. That's a possibility. Metaverse. I just, you guys tell me, what do you guys think? What could be a possibility? Artificial intelligence is definitely there, but I just don't know any tokens that are AI, just AI tokens by themselves right now that we can look at and put a substantial money into. I just don't see any. Breath of fresh air after hearing all the State of Union gibberish. Tanya Vogel. I don't watch that stuff. Then chat, what AI tokens are good? Yeah, chat, let us know. Dizzy, there's gonna be something. Corey Tay Esquire, yeah. AI narrative is leading the way. But who is going to be the first major platform that's going to grab a hold of AI and run with it? Layer ones could do well. Obviously, Pulse Chain is a layer one. Excuse me. Will Pulse Chain lead the way in the beginning of the bull market? Will we have a double top again? And we have DeFi or layer one leading the way in the beginning, and then the second part, which will be later in 2025, early 2026, could be AI when some actual projects come out that we can participate in artificial intelligence. There's going to be some. I guarantee it. Somebody's going to do something. Did you ever go to Gasparilla in Tampa? Of course I did. That was one of the funnest days of my life. My friend had a room up in the Marriott. I think it was about the 30th floor of the Marriott. Whatever it was, it had a huge balcony. And we just had a party in the Marriott. It was crazy. Gasparilla is Tampa's Mardi Gras. Cool. Cross-chain DeFi, platforms integrated into Stargate, layer 0. Whoa, what is this? Never heard of that one. Lights Out just busted out with some stuff I've never heard of. Unless you're pulling my leg here, bro. Yeah. I just don't see it. I don't know, where are we going? I think Pulse Chain is going to lead the way. I'm kind of skeptical of the other ones. Yeah, Arbitrum's another one. Arbitrum is a layer 2. They're kind of like Polygon. So if you're a big Ethereum junkie and you think the Ethereum fees are going to go up, right? That means the layer 2s are going to do very well. And the layer 2 would be Arbitrum and Polygon. What about coins that the regulators like? Those could be new. Those could go really popular too. So XRP and Algorand, those kind of coins, Quant, maybe those will be going up. HBAR. I don't know. I'm really torn what I think is going to perform well. I'm going to go with layer ones again. I think this is going to be the last big bull market for layer ones. And you have to pick your teams and hope that your team succeeds this bull run. So if Pulse Chain comes out, boom, we get lots of adoption for being the little brother of Ethereum. Great for Pulse Chain. That means we're going to be around a while, right? If Pulse Chain comes out and it's like a dud, then I think Ethereum will win the layer 1 race, and then it's the layer 2s they're going to win. Layer 2s, they already have a head start, Polygon, Arbitrum. But I'm hoping that another layer 1 would be amazing. Stargate is a better version of Bridges. No wrap tokens. Oh, yeah? Did you PM this to Richard? I'm sure he's already checked it out, but I would PM it to him. Who's going to be the first layer 2 on Pulse Chain? Who's going to build layer 2? Calling all devs. Calling all devs. Who's going to be the first layer 2? Clint Drones. ISO 20022. That's right, Moons. That's important. HBAR, Algorand, Quant, XRP, Stellar Lumens. Those are all the ISO 20022. Maybe a Vantis token. I heard they're building the AI app that detects scam coins or rugs by importing the tokens. Contract reports all red flags and more. Well, that's badass. I look forward to that. It's kind of what Aurochs is doing with their wallet, but they don't use AI to do it. They do it manual reviews for each token, and then it'll either go into the red bin, the yellow bin, or the green bin. Green means bullish. That could go well. Oh, Peter's just bullish on gold. He's been bullish on gold since 2006 when I read his book. Yeah, that's the 20022 coins. L1s will still have a great run. Yes, they will. I think so. Let's get it, man. I'm all for the L1s, but like I think this is going to be the last chance for L1s. Hey, Jim Rat. Hello. David Mosenbite says, I think Hex would be the best on the crypto this bull run. Well, that's going to be that would be fall under the category of DeFi. So I think DeFi projects are going to be big again. So projects that pay decentralized, that pay yield, I think that's going to be popular. So like what we have right here with Hex and Hedron and Icosa and all that. Yes, please share the stream. Smash the like button. Hey, yo, CryptoSloth, as I was speaking. Oh, good. What up, Sloth? Funkmaster Hex. The Icosa yield has been sweet. I do think we'll get a pullback in the next couple of weeks if it repeats what happened in the first round of big Hedron HSI sells. So let's see what happens. I swear I was just thinking Hedron and Sloth showed up. Exactly. That's what happens, man. It's the sloth signal. Don't forget Caspa, the fastest blockchain that took 9 years to develop. Yeah. Someone mentioned Filecoin's building a layer 1 now. What the hell? Is every project building a layer 1? ColdDAO is building a layer 2. It's just bonkers. Excited. Good evening. He's been bullish on gold and silver since I bought silver at 36. You really bought silver at 36? Wow. I was buying at 6, 8, 10, 14, something like that. And then I stopped. That was all in right before the collapse in 2008. Jesse and Jim Rat did a live stream about it. Great stream to hear. Okay, Peppy, what were you talking about? Okay. Partners Power City is talking about them patterning with multi-chain. Partnering with multi-chain and no wrap tokens. Okay. All right. You're talking about, I'm going to go back up. That's Advantis token. Okay. Are they building the AI? Okay. Let me write that one down. Randy needs to do some research. So like I say, I learned from you guys. Advantis. But I do like my airdrops. Come on, Advantis, do an airdrop. Where are we? Government-controlled coins will perform, but we need alternatives. That is right. Yeah, we need a parallel system. Blackaroni. DeFi and DeFi. Good to see you. Have you ever Saito layer 1, Randy? Jeez, another layer 1? No, I haven't heard of this one. I live in a little echo chamber. If you guys don't mention it to me, I'm probably not going to hear about it. Or B Roots doesn't message it, talk about it. I'm probably not going to notice it because I listen to B Roots, whatever he's talking about stuff. He was mentioning one the other day, and I got into it. I had a couple $100 worth of crypto sitting around, and it was a double Roni. Oh, good. So my people, anyone going to Brazology's meetup in the LA area? That sounds cool. Yes, thank you for making me stutter. Like, there's something wrong here. Most expensive doorstop ever. Yeah. What's up, Crypto Sloth? When Sloth, I coach a Hedron brain dump stream. He does it all the time. Got a rich farmer buddy that decided to dip his toe into crypto. 100K going into ETH, ILV, Hex, Illuvium. ILV is Illuvium. FTM, is that Phantom? Cardano, Avalanche, and Atom. This guy's going to dip his toe in a spare $1 million. Yes, he is. Next bull run, that whole batch is going to do well. The only one I'd worry a little bit about would be Illuvium, just because it's a game token. I put gaming. I mentioned gaming, but I don't play games. I gamble, but I don't play games. So I feel like if I was talking about coins that were gaming related, that I wouldn't be authentic. So I'm just not interested in talking about it, but I think they'll perform well, or maybe even own some. It's just, you really I want to teach everyone that the reason why I've done well and a lot of other people do well is because they choose a silo. They choose a type of coin or a market that they understand. I understand DeFi. So I like to stick with DeFi. Other people, they like NFTs. They go all aboard on NFTs. So you pick something you really like, and even blockchains, you could even narrow it down. So maybe you like DeFi. So then you like DeFi and Pulse Chain, and you just stick to Pulse Chain, or Pulse Chain and Avalanche, those kind of things. You don't want to go too broad. Someone asked me why I don't own any Phantom. Phantom does well. The stuff on Phantom does well. It's just another EVM that I have to chase after and monitor and do transactions, and it's just such a headache. I'd rather not. So I try to stick to stuff I know. Fading Illuvium. It's not that I'm fading. I just gaming tokens I can't get excited about. Ajax has been on fire. Really, which one's that? Is that that's not my AGX, the silver coin. Can you define the different layers? Layer 1 is your base layer that Ethereum is a layer 1, Pulse Chain is a layer 1, Avalanche is a layer 1, and then they build stuff on top of that to help carry the load of the blockchain. So Polygon, which is a layer 2, helps carry the load of a bunch of apps that normally would have been on Ethereum, but they changed and moved them over to Polygon to lighten the load. I think I don't know how to else put it. You got layer 1's your big ship, it's your cargo ship, and then your containers on top. I don't know. A ship carrying a ship, and it batches a bunch of transactions together, and then it goes using ZK snarks and all kinds of stuff. I could be totally off on this, but it still operates on the Ethereum blockchain, but it only has to do, I think, one transaction. It wraps a whole bunch. I think that's how it works. But don't get technological on me and think that I'm smart when it comes to technology. I'm a marketer. So just think of layer 2s as a system running on top of the layer 1. Okay, Ajax is Singularity.net. Look, yeah, they're doing well. I remember when they came out. Hey fam, hit the like. Yes, please, Marion. Something tells me PulseX is the play. Definitely, if you're a DeFi person, PulseX is it's going to smack people around. It's exhausting trying to keep up with all the new L1s and L2s. That's what I'm saying. It's going to be this is the last bull market for L1s, in my opinion. L1 is a coin, L2 is a token. Okay. I don't know that part. Don't get that one. Peppy, Funk Master Hex, Smash the likes. It's getting crazy how many blockchains and sidechains are coming out. Now it's time for Hex to do a quick 18x like Ajax. Yeah. So think about this. In 2017, everyone came out with coins, and they thought they were great, right? This last bull cycle. We had everyone coming out with their own NFTs. This next one, everyone's coming out with their own layer ones. It's like, what? Stephen R. I'm bullish on Polygon. It seems like a good, solid general token for the masses. It could be a cash cow eventually. Yeah. I got in at 20 cents. The last bull run, it went up to two. I think I got out at 220 or something like that. So it was a nice little flip. The dumb pipes. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. All right. So we're 1020. Let's pull up the charts. All right. Oh, we're at Hedron first. Crypto Sloths in the house. So let's honor the man. Look, on the weekly, we have just made some space here with the demand index. Let me remind you what the demand index is. This indicator is one of the most powerful indicators in a trader's tool set, and unfortunately, most charting platforms do not support it or have incorrect algorithms. Cough, cough. TradingView. In general, the cross above or below the zero line can signal a change in trend. Therefore, if we see the DI line, demand index, crossing the zero line up or down, it can signify a shift in the market. So that's what we're having. That's what's happening with Hedron right now. We have a shift in the market, and you saw what happened. Got some nice pumperoni going on. Look at that. Beautiful. 5025. What's our... I think the all-time high was 6s, right? Yeah. And Randy, I swear to God, guys, I hit that top so beautifully. I was like a samurai warrior. Whoosh! I didn't even wait for the ORX indicator to show up. I said, man, there's no way. Slice, dice, cash. All right. Okay, but it's still looking good here. Everything's looking beautiful. All right. Binance, Bitcoin, USDT. We are on the weekly and we're still green. We did have the little pullback in our wonderful full moon. We went from 24,260 down to the low of 22,528. So about a $1,700 move. And if you got back in, you're already up almost $1,000. So always got to take advantage of those full moons. Look at Ethereum. Look at it. It's prettier than Bitcoin right now. Look at that. The demand index is over zero. Got the greed back. Looking stunning. Ethereum. Let's see on the daily. Oh, we just got the green ORX indicator back, and the green has crossed over the red moving average. The demand index is over zero, and the greed is green. So very cool. Way to go. High five, Ethereum. Man, we could be back in the bull market. I'm starting to lose confidence in the bears. Look at this. And Hex. Hex is at 4.6 cents. We're up 10.3% today. We're 4 months into the monthly. If you bought here at 2 cents, now it's 4.7 cents. You've more than doubled. Amazing. Demand index is finally heading back towards zero. We've been just treading along the same path for a long time. It looks like we're starting to get some momentum to move up. The greed is definitely there, coming back. Let's look at the weekly too. Green on the weekly, going back 6 weeks. Demand index still has not touched zero though. Excuse me. I think the demand index is more tied to the volume than other metrics are, but still, it's exciting to see. Look at that. It's got a nice stepping ladder for the greed. If Pulse-Chain version 3 does get announced this week or next week, we are off to the races. And start the daily. Not as pretty, but it still looks good. Look at that. Demand index is super high right now. 0.65. Wow. All right. Thank you, Hex. And then Urus token is up 2% for the day. I had a talk with Taras today, the other founder, And actually, I'll hold that for a second. I'll tell you guys in a second. So it's looking good on the weekly, on the daily. We got 4 days in the red. And Avalanche still looking great. $20.75 on the daily. And we got a red. All right. That'll probably recover soon. Okay, so I'll tell you what the guy said. So I get a message from Taraz, and he would like me to reach out to Richard. And he wants Aurochs, or the Aurochs wallet, to be like a go-to place for Pulse Chain, where anybody who on day one or whatever the devs can do, everything for the RPC for Pulse Chain will be there. So when you do your click down for the RPCs, there's already 4 there. There's Avalanche, Polygon, Ethereum, and I think Arbitrum is the other one. But they'll put Pulse Chain in the RPC right away instead of having to copy and paste the wallet address. And I would love to see it happen, because you get the Aurochs community supporting what's happening on Pulse Chain too. So you're getting a little bit of free marketing. These guys, they just having it in the wallet and all the, I don't know how many downloads we've had since we launched in November, but it's a lot. So I think it's a genius move by Taraz. But it rests on my shoulders. So I'm the one that has to reach out to Richard and see if I can get that connected and done. If that happens, I'm going to be so happy, because that just gives one more notch that to me is that the Aurochs team is super serious, and they want to bring adoption to crypto and adoption to Pulse Chain, because they know. I mean, I introduced them to Richard and Hex in the first month or two when we launched, and that's why the Aurochs token has the up to 5-year staking, because they learned that from Hex. Man, guys, I'm going to try to get these guys over, or I'm going to try to get Richard to have his devs reach out to the devs at Aurochs. So if you don't have the Aurochs wallet below, it's down in the down below the video. Where are we? Where are we? Wow, you guys are talking a lot. There we go. Human Hex Trafficker. I haven't seen you in a while. Welcome. I like those NFTs on Bitcoin, but only because the maxis hate them. Jab right in the side. Hedron and Icosa are going to kill next bull run. Yes, they are. Sloth in the house. Yes, he is. Just in time for the charts. Tin Top. Tin Top was watching my wife and watched her play gambling earlier. Is there any crypto at a good buy right now? Crypto at a good buy. Well, if this is the beginning of the bull, then you're in accumulation phase right now. But I'm still not 100% convinced, but every signal on Aurochs is positive for all the coins I care about. So it looks like we're heading into a bull, especially for Hex. 4 months in with the green Aurochs indicator, there was no battle. Hex just held its ground and then turned around. So it makes me feel like Hex is in a bull run right now, which we can call the Pulse Chain bull run, because as long as version 3 comes out soon, and then shortly after version 3, I would say 4 weeks to 12 weeks, then we're off to the races when it comes to Hex, Pulse Chain, PulseX, all the good stuff, Hedron, Icosa. I got Polygon at 4 cents and sold way too early at 50 cents, and then it ran away from me. Yeah, exactly. I forgot about it. I got into 20-something. I was like, yay, nice 10x. But yay, 4 cents to 50, that's still a 12x. Hex of 4.5 cents. I bought a bag at 0.017. I'm up. Nice, Daniel. Nice. Feels good, right? That's what the DCA is all about. The power of the DCA cannot be understated. You bought a coin at 40 cents. Oh, man. It didn't keep pumping. It dropped to 20 cents. You buy another bag, same amount of money, you got twice as many tokens. Oh no, it went below 20 cents. It's down to 10. You buy another bag, you got like more than double your tokens. It's like 70% more tokens. You buy another bag at 5 cents. You buy another bag at 2 cents. You're just free and clear now. That's how DCA works. So, yeah. Thank you, whoever just signed up for Patreon. Got my number 80. Number 80 just joined. Woohoo! What you guys are doing is you're giving me the opportunity where I don't have to take clients anymore. And I want to say something to that. So I was reached out to. I'm going to tell you guys because I feel like I need to be an open book because of what I'm doing. So a fund or a company that works in the Algorand ecosystem messaged me. And they're like, Randy, we'd like to offer you a position. I mulled over it. Yeah. You want to pay me a fat salary? Serious? And I said to myself, no, because they want me to. They don't care that I promote Pulse Chain. They want to do cross promotion, Pulse Chain plus Algorand. But the fact that somebody would own me because I have a salary just didn't sit right. So they wanted me to promote tokens that they do VC raises for. And I'm like, well, that sounds great. But it really felt odd that they wanted me to do that. And they're like, oh, you could bring your friends in and, we'll give them like early opportunities to it's not like ICO stuff again. And I'm not a fan of VCs. Every crypto that I see that have VCs, it just gives me the creepy crawlies. Like Uniswap they had big VCs behind them. Well, thank you for the airdrop VCs, but I just don't want to get involved with those kind of people. So I turned it down. I'm not going to do it. Guy keeps messaging me like, Randy, have you made a decision? Are you going to come work with us? And I kind of keep pushing it off because I don't want to hurt his feelings, but got to. My brand does not need to be paid for, why am I still with Aurochs? Because these guys have been taking care of me since 2017, and they put out badass products. Badass. I'm not out here telling you guys to buy Urus token. Nope. I like the Urus token. If you want to use that as a utility, so when they start charging for stuff, sure, go ahead and get some. But I'm not telling you guys, oh, Urus token's going to $500. No, I don't do that. I like it, but I promote Hex and I promote Pulse Chain and I promote these things. This is the layer one that I care about, or the ecosystem I care about. And I don't want to start promoting Algorand, even though I think Algorand will be a great ecosystem because it is ISO 20022. I don't want to be put to that standard where I have to be treated like an employee again. And I don't want to be shilling coins to you guys just because they tell me, oh, we pay you a salary. We want you to promote this coin. No. That was Randy 2017. I'm way past that. Hey, Daniel. I'm always working when those dips happen. It always happens, Pepe. You really have to have your buy order set. Man, really, Clint Jones? You got 0.019? Beautiful. I started doing auto buys of ETH on Kraken app, small amount each week. Beautiful. Just buy every month my Hex at whatever price they are. I'm pleased and content. That was a brilliant DCA, brother. Bear market should have ended already, historically speaking. Yes, Tortoise Johnny, but historically speaking, the world is effed up right now. I went on a binge last night of economic porn. That's my porn. I sit and I watch stuff about markets and what's happening around the world. It's not, I don't want to call it fear porn, but I it kind of gets you thinking about where the world can go. Russia's in big trouble, right? This war has put them in dire straits. Europe's in big trouble because Russia's in trouble because Russia provides all of the, or not all, but most of the energy. And then we had the pipeline blow up, and now we have Turkey with a huge earthquake, and we have Turkey fighting with the U.S. about NATO. Turkey doesn't want to support NATO and adding Ukraine and Sweden, and China is having a major issue, and so is Japan because their demographics are in the freaking toilet. They're getting old really fast, and they're not going to be able to survive as economies. There's just so much bad stuff coming down the pipe. Fertilizer shortages, phosphate shortages. Why? Because Russia is getting economically destroyed. So, and their pipelines are old, and all the mechanics that were working on their pipelines had to leave the country. So there's nobody, the guys from like Texaco and Halliburton and all those companies are leaving. People don't talk about the economic situation that happens when your brains leave the country because of the war. So, and then we got what's going on in the U.S., the dumb shit that the U.S. does every day. I don't need to go into it. You guys watch the news. We're not going down that path, but it's like a clown show. So I sat and I watched my economic porn for about 2 hours last night, and I got off and I'm just like, holy shit, how is crypto still going up? And I think it's just because it's a new economic system, and that's where a lot of the money that is still laying around is going to go to. False grandpa. Hex on the move? Yes, it is. Please excuse Pulse Grandpa for his lateness to class. He will endeavor to not repeat this in future. Brilliant. Brilliant. What's the hex resistances? I'm not a TA guy. If you guys notice, I don't use TA. I use signals, which is everyone else, they use their signals or they use their TA stuff. Randy is not as smart as Jenkins, or Gerardo, those guys. I just use, indicators rather than using TA. Are you getting in the Aurochs Reg CF investment round? No, I am not. I'm actually a team member. So I was offered, but I don't live in the U.S. You have to have a U.S. address, and so I can't participate. But if you guys are interested, if you're in the U.S., you can do it. Get to own a piece. James Gill. RH's wallet would have to have unique features that no other wallet has. RH's wallet will outcompete. Yeah. What I think RH is going to do is it's going to be like a part of that whole silo thing for Pulse Chain. That wallet will have cross-chain features, but I think it's going to be made particularly for Pulse Chain. That would be a good partnership. Yes, it would. They're doing great. Legit stuff. And they're building their stuff all for DeFi. That's why I think it would work really good. Hey, Sandy. Humberto. Cheers from sunny Miami. Soon Los Sueños. Los Sueños, Costa Rica. Hello, hello. Willie Belong, 33. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yes, 20% moons. 20% for 5 years. If you go shorter, it just goes smaller amounts. Thank you, Randy, for your advice last night to use Kraken. Actually, it was very easy to get it. Yeah, you're welcome, Humberto. And I, excuse me, when you guys mentioned that about Trust Token last night, I'm definitely going to look into Trust Token. And when Ben and I launch our course, we're probably going to do it in April. I want to teach everyone about Trust Token. If you guys say from what I'm hearing, it sounds awesome to be able to onboard that way. So maybe we could bypass Coinbase as much as possible and teach people how to do stuff in a decentralized fashion. What's weird? Kraken has super customer service. Thanks again. Dinner on me in Panama. Awesome, Humberto. Funny, I knew about Aurochs before hearing you talk about it. Always loved the indicators. Really, CryptoSloth? That's amazing. That's amazing. Did you get the wallet yet? Yeah, stay straight from VCs. Yeah. Man, if they're coming to me and I'm like a low key influencer, right? I'm not one of these guys that has 1 million followers or 200,000 followers, or even like my friend Heidi, who has probably about 150,000 followers. What I'm thinking is they went to those guys first. But this gentleman knows me from Google Plus. We were friends when Google Plus was ascending, trying to go up against Facebook, and so we have a connection going back that far. He wrote me on LinkedIn. He's like, "Hey, Randy, I'm watching what you're doing. Can you do a call with me?" And we had a call for an hour and a half, just sharing crypto stuff back and forth, like banter about crypto. And then he offered me a position to come work with them. What? I wasn't expecting that, but okay. let's chit chat about it. Didn't feel comfortable. T-Bird, yes, independent sovereignty is king. Sure is. Zen made all-time low. Simon, you guys, leave Jim Rat alone. It may do well. We don't know. I have 85 wallets of Zen. I don't know what that coin is going to do. Sounds like you made an excellent choice, Randy. Smash the likes, guys. Thank you, Eskimo Spider. Hey, Nelson. Appreciate that. Got some good support at 4 cents for Hex. Well, the liquidity is low, right? Did the liquidity change? Someone was saying that the liquidity was super low. Things that started to get bullish, but now Jim Crater tweeted he's bullish. Oh, my. Okay, you're joking. Phew. Yes, it is. It is weird, but Randy likes to gamble. I would consider buying a bag at mint prices. I also have addiction to economic porn. Yeah. Yeah. Pay attention to what's going on around the world. Don't pay attention to your economy locally only. Pay attention to the bigger picture. Pay attention to where your resources come from, your food, the metals that go in your electric cars, which is bullshit. Your diesel fuel, your gasoline, who's producing it? How far does it have to come by ship? Are things being produced in China? Where are the components, the petrochemicals coming from? Most petrochemicals come from places like Russia and processed. Then they get sent to China. Pay attention to these things. Chips. What about chips? Like not the ones those will be bad. Maybe they'll begin hard to get to, but excuse me. The chips that go in our devices. The chips that go in that lighting system for the tank, or even the cheap little chip that's in that little rocket ship behind me that China's not producing because they don't have the production anymore. What happens if Taiwan gets nuked and they had to move all the really expensive chips to the US? How long is it going to take for US to ramp up to be able to start producing massive amounts of chips again? I think the next couple of years are going to be tough for everybody. Dr. H, good to see you. Oop the like, spank the subscribe. Yeah, that's what she said. I like the China show on YouTube. Oh, yeah. Those guys are interesting. A little sensationalist, but they're interesting. Do you follow the Redacted channel at all? They would say that Russia is clearly winning. No way. I don't think Russia's clearly winning. The reason why I don't think Russia's, even though if it was a straight up fight, Russia would clearly win. But because NATO and the US is backing Ukraine, that's what's extending the war. I wish it would just end, find a peaceful solution, but they don't want that. Either side. They don't want a peaceful solution. They want to win. Thank you. Completion fails. That's the beauty. Crypto is the way out of the worldly distractions. Clayton Morris. Yeah. Gerald Salenti said the same thing today, I believe. What did Clint Trump say? Oh, really? I like Gerald Salenti, but I can't watch him. I mean, I've been following that guy since 2006 or so, and right when I found out about Peter Schiff, I started following Gerald Salenti, and he's another sensationalist. Yep, Corey says Trust Token is the best. If you were to stake a decent amount of Hex, how long would you stake it for to hit the top of the next bull run? Late 2020, late 2025. Wait, I redact that. I do not stake, and none of my stakes come out in October, November, December anymore. I think too many people, we were doing that early on, so there's a lot of scheduled stakes for those months. So I'd probably do July, August 2025. Or then the following year, maybe March, April, May, June, July, something like that in 2026. Dex Coin is going to be the big play next cycle. Well, I hope so, because I got a nice chunk of PulseX coming. I don't know FMX. I have to dig more into it. I know Corey. Corey's the man, but it's a very safe way to do it in a decentralized fashion. You still got to deal with your bank and transfers and stuff, but I think that you wire Trust Token the money. I don't want to send you guys the wrong way. I'm not going to go into that. I will figure it out and learn it, and maybe we'll use it and see if we can start teaching people. Yeah, tomorrow's Wednesday. Time flies. Cheers. Soldier P, even chips go down your gullet. I don't know. Just me. Had anyone noticed that RH updates lately on Wednesdays? Maybe we will get some positive narrative tomorrow. I hope so. When I wake up, now I'm expecting it. What news station you listen to for that economic porn again? I don't stay up with the mainstream much. I don't watch news stations. I watch people. So, Bright Light, if you want to private message me that, I'll get you, because it's on YouTube. I don't remember the guy's names, the people I listen to. I like Economic Ninja. He's one, but he is kind of fear porn. I watch other people too. Hey, Randy. Hey, Z. Survey Ball. Hey, man, will PX, PLS, PLSX be immediately listed on Aurochs terminal for charting? Aurochs indicator is life, man. So we were just talking about that earlier on. I talked to the guys. I talked to Taraz, one of the founders, and he wants me to talk to Richard because they want to integrate Pulse Chain right into the Aurochs terminal and wallet. That'd be freaking cool, wouldn't it? What if we had PulseX directly in the Aurochs wallet? Oh, your Aurochs wallet connects. Oh, man. Disgusting. Did you look into Australia's housing crisis? About to have 1 million homeowners go into mortgage stress. Fixed rate for 2 years at 2%. Lucky this year at 7%. Oh boy, that's all shades of 2008 all over again. I was living in Tampa when that happened. I feel bad for all our Aussie friends. Heard that people are crossing the border and bringing back eggs. Those damn birds are pretty smart. They know where the border is and don't cross. I say in Panama, there's no chicken safe. I still get a dozen eggs for $2. So we haven't noticed anything here in Panama. We also don't have chicken farms being burned or chickens being culled. Yeah, Corey says if you have interest in that, DM him. Is he going to do it? Jim Willie is coming on to the effing hangout on Friday. Going to be spicy. Man, I might stay home and watch that. Really, Sarah? You like Tim? I didn't like how he handled the whole thing with Kanye, though. Hello, Ben. Good to see you, sir. Ben's helping me out. He's going to be helping me with the course. We're going to try to launch it in April. Ex enthusiast. So, right, like to check out the money GPS. He does daily 15-minute vids to keep a pulse on macro news. Yeah, there's a guy on TikTok too. I don't know what his name is, but he does a great job. Seriously, some gyms deliberately pump music that makes my head hurt. Doof doof doesn't do it for me. I think I have headphones so I can listen to Randy. I'm chill. They flew the eggs. LOL, balloon style. We got Azerbaijan blocking 120,000 Armenians and Artsakh and not letting them get to water, food, medical stuff. They want to do ethical killing of our. Yeah, this is like round. How many times? This is like round 50 in the history. Man, Azerbaijanis and Armenians, they hate each other. What's up with that? All right, so I have an idea. You guys poo-poo the idea. Let me know. My wife, she likes to do the casino live streams where she's gambling. I thought that I might do a stream once a week where I gamble. So I just go live while I'm playing casino. And say for example, I start out with $100 and I'm gambling a dollar per bet, or maybe $200 and $1 per bet. And at the end of the 1 hour, if I had profit, then I do the selection using StreamYard. There's like tool that you can use for StreamYard, and one of you guys would win 20% of whatever I win. So if we win $1,000, you guys get $200 in crypto, and I'll send it to you immediately. So what do you guys think about that? I thought about doing it. It's so easy. You know, you guys, I know you guys in the US, you can't use bets.io or anything like that online, but we can here in Panama. So I think it'd be a lot of fun, and possibly you guys could win. And we could talk about crypto the whole time, do whatever. Hello, Ben. Because I love my slots. Did you see the German balloon? No, yes, the one with the beer. That was awesome. Z says, yeah, gamble. One of the end of the night 500. Yeah. Say if I won $100, someone gets $20 like that. Do you have to have the Aurochs wallet to stake Auras? No. Remember, a wallet is just there to communicate with the blockchain. So any wallet works. Did Sandra show up? Sandra asked me to look over her, what's it called? Grid plus Lattice One wallet. And I looked it over. Did she show up? Yeah, it sounds like fun. The Germans are flying eggs too now. Into the fire. Hey, sir, how you doing? Sounds fun. So many YouTubers doing YouTube slots and killing it with viewers. That's what I thought. This could be a great way for me to introduce Pulse Chain. And I'm going to get tons of viewers. And I mean, I don't care if I was about to say, I don't want, don't steal my idea to all the other YouTubers and hacks, but no one's going to steal my idea. Randy, everyone knows Randy's a degenerate gambler. So I'll have some fun with it. Why not? Slot idea sounds fun. Let's yeah, exactly. Can you post a link to the Aurochs wallet? Can I have it concurrently with MetaMask or Chrome on Chrome? Yeah. Here, let me you can't have it concurrently. Sorry. You have to disengage one of them. Let me just go. Sorry guys, I'm changing my Aurochs is the wallet I keep in my computer because it's for Web3. Let's see. And hey, my wallet's up considerably today. It went from like $20 to $27. Hey, dollar bill. Let's see. Copy. And we're off. Just pasting it. There you go. That's the Aurochs wallet. Ah, shit. I didn't even have to do that. It was down below the video. I forgot. Gambling is fun. I'm glad I don't live close to any casinos. I got so many here. I'm actually over it. I don't like going to real casinos anymore. After I found online casinos, I'm like, fuck that. This is way more. And I think because of the overhead, when you go to a real casino, there's lots of overhead. They have employees, they have, the electricity, they've got all these things they have to do. While the online casinos have way less overhead. It's just more fun. Ben says if you lose, we owe you $20, $200. Nah. I think I can handle the 200. We do it every week. We have fun. Would you settle for 40%? Just kidding. Good idea. Not sure if it's my thing. Give it a go. Like, yeah. Dr. H, it's people will come in and it'll be the banter and the comments will be a lot of fun and excitement if I win and make fun of me if I lose. Yeah, see? Okay, cool. I like casino buffets. They also have hot chicks around. Yeah. Here in Panama, they do. Panama prostitution is legal. So whenever we go to the casino, my wife, she likes to wander off and go by herself. And you know what happens when a gringo is sitting in a casino? Within minutes, hi, can I sit next to you? No, leave me alone. All right, guys, I am done. Hey, bud, do you think PX will dump after Pulse launches like EX will? Yeah, I think so. Initially, just because a lot of people who are looking to get Pulse Chain with their PX. You have to go into the MetaMask extension and turn off one when using the other. If you have Aurochs and MetaMask and Chrome at the same time. That's right, Tripod. That's why I recommend you just use a different instance, like a new profile, so that they don't fight. All coins are the big play for this next cycle. Woo! Hex Factor going big. Interesting. All right. Well, I am out of here. Thank you, everybody.